Once, there was a glorious kingdom established.
Stabilize!
I see everything!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
What?
I see everything!
The wind rises. Too slow.
Hit. No pain, no gain.
I see everything! Let the show begin!
Come on. You've been a naughty boy. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
I see everything!
Behold!
Everyone hold hands!
You're in for a little shock.
The wind rises.
Blitz.
Squall Fury. Behold!
I see everything.
Come on. You've been a naughty boy. You're in for a little shock. Yep. Yep.
The wind rises.
Add Astra. Thank you for completing. Add Astra.
Quit following me.
Which should I choose?
Behold!
As you wish.
Squall Fury. The wind rises.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the jade chain. Yes, this must be... Huh? Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, alright, let's follow your... Oh, hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close... Why don't we shoot you up to the jade chamber? Oh. Oh, that's... Now that you mention it, we could
You even want this? Squall and Fury. The wind rises. Gah! Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. What make... No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the jade... Now I'm...
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean?
What nonsense! Seize these
Well, here they come. Hey!
Leave it all to me. Try not to enjoy this too much.
Tactical!
Who goes there?
Everyone hold hands.
Take the target alive!
Make yourselves a room.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Time to clean up.
Attack!
You're in for a little shock.
Let it try it!
I see everything.
Take this!
My.
Take the target alive!
Hey! Someone needs...
Attack!
Don't be such a brute. Surrender and
Let
be
it try
gentle.
it!
The Temple of Wisdom.
Take the target alive!
I see everything.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kutching, These two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the...
We're invited guests, here to look for the Liu Qixing. Who are...
Well, as it happened,
Oh,
I'm Kuching. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair...
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So,
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
we're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night! Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for for a gift. Nope, but Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
It's nearly time for afternoon tea. Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
Squall and Fury!
Look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one!
Behold! Too slow.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those... Uh-oh. It looks... Everyone hold hands! Steady as stone.
You're open!
You've been a naughty boy.
That was below par.
I see everything.
Let's spark things up a little.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry, I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I'm Mung Dan. A supply. I never expected that those treasures. Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh?
Do you have a box that can store presents?
Of course we do. How can... Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the...
Great! Paimon's sugar-frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
The wind rises.
Hey there! A guy...
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our... Here, this container.
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help yourself.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mix, it's done!
Oh, yes. You might...
Woohoo! It looked great! Now that we... According to Kuching, excuse me, do you
Yes. How?
It's not convenient to...
Ah, well said. Please.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was...
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grandmaster. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Virgo?
Just everyone at Wangshu. At the Guizhang.
You weren't peeking on us.
I fear that our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering... I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and in the end, only 7 victors remained standing, and you can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rexlap. Not only is it true that gods may die, another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also... But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to...
Who's this enemy you're
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed.
Squall Fury!
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh,
Why, you've kept your ear...
that's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone, but after she said those words, the time of the... Well, I must say, I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to... Indeed. It seems that you understood what... I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hit. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also...
It's exactly as Zongli said. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for... One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper. Just imagine how much more. Let's grab one. The biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a sigil of permission. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure. this piece of paper... Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to research on the Sigil of Permission. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh. Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't That's way... Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
The wind rises. Squall and fury.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
With my spells in weather like this, I can do half the work for double the impact. I'm just teasing.
That seemed to
Everyone
work
hold
this time.
You're in for a little shock.
Finally, some quiet.
Yeah.
Almost.
I see everything.
Crisp.
Share my knowledge.
Come a little closer. Looks like I got carried away.
Everyone hold hands. As a good knight should.
You're in for a little shock.
Hey!
This isn't good.
Behold! Upon the gale. Too slow. The wind rises.
Another test subject.
Done.
No pain, no gain.
Squall and fury. hold!
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank pylons. Oh, but how did a relic of the adept... Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the sigil of talismans, like, maybe the Fatui are being able to channel divine and the... Alright, that's enough. The last stop on our ride of... Let's go!
Relax. The wind rises. Squall and Fury. The wind rises. That's far enough.
Everyone hold hands.
Leave it all to me. You're in for a little shock. What do you think, cutie?
Steady as stone.
Try not to enjoy this too much. What do you think, cutie?
Squall and Fury.
everything!
You're in for a little shock.
Hup, he, here, here. Hup, hup, ha, he. Here, he, hup, he, hup, he, hup, here.
Too slow.
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit to the...
It was so big and pretty.
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang,
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's.
Oh. So you also met...
She said the time of the Adepti has...
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuching. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning. Yes, she has only relied on herself to... It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the...
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue.
That is how the Fatui... No matter what they may be planning, you must...
So, is there anything we need to get...
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is...
No. Those lilies have all been gardened. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to...
So how... Really?
We'll only know once...
The wind rises.
I must leave no...
Come a little closer.
Search for it.
Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue? Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
My, Let's spark things up a little. You come a little... Don't be such a brute.
I see everything.
I'm a bit rusty.
You've been a naughty boy. You.
Hey! Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried...
Well, that's nice.
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's...
Hello, traveler. That reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you...
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I get...
She's acting different from the first...
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an...
You came all the way out here to see the...
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis... Whenever my duties take me near Yujing...
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't... When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before?
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know your...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If you would excuse me.
And that just about given the ease of picking glaze lilies.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount, so you must be careful to take the time to...
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time... Huh? What happened? The city gate is...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst...
Do they intend to exercise...
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have... However, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable, given the...
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only...
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout...
And what now?
That's all. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, only now do they want to start keeping... Anyway, Mr. Zhongli...
It looks like things are about to boil over.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an... Neither path is an easy...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor...
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back. Consider your next course.
So what does Zhongli mean by... Oh, Paimon gets it. He must be waiting for the moment. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like that?
I've got a sharp tongue. I just tell it like it is. Someone can't handle it. Maybe that's their problem. Relax.